All right, so we did our creative person, creative individual on Mark Cuban. Some background information. Mark Cuban was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and grew up in the suburb of Mount Lebanon to a Jewish family. Rather than attending high school his senior year, he enrolled at the University of Pittsburgh, and after 1 year transferred to Indiana University in Bloomington, Indiana, and graduated from the Kelley Business School in 1981 with a bachelor's degree in business administration. In 1982, Cuban moved to Dallas, Texas, and he worked there as a bartender for about a year and then a salesperson for Your Business Software. After about a year, he was fired because he was meeting with a client about starting up a new business. Cuban started a company, Micro Solutions, with support from previous customers from Your Business Software. Micro Solutions was initially a system integrator and software reseller, and in 1990 he sold Micro Solutions to CompuServe, a subsidiary of H&R Block, for $6 million. In 1995, Cuban and fellow Indiana University alum Todd Wagner started AudioNet, and what AudioNet did, it was a broadcasting service for Indiana Hoosier basketball. That was one of their main features, and after a while, AudioNet became Broadcast.com in 1998. By 1999, Broadcast.com had grown to 330 employees and a $13.5 million revenue in the second quarter. And in 1999, the dot-com boom. During the dot-com boom, Broadcast.com was acquired by Yahoo for $5.9 billion, that's a lot of money. After the sale of Broadcast, Cuban spread out his wealth to avoid market exposure if there was a market crash. In 2000, he purchased the majority stake in NBA's Dallas Mavericks for $285 million. He continued to work with Wagner on another venture during this time called 2929 Entertainment, which provides production and distribution of films and video. And in September of 2003, the firm purchased Landmark Theaters, a chain of about 58 art house movie theaters.
February, Cuban announced that he would be working with ABC Television to produce reality television series The Benefactor, which was a 6-episode series involving 16 contestants trying to win $1 million by participating in various contests, and their performances were judged by Cuban. But due to poor ratings, the series was canceled before the full season aired. Cuban's an owner of Ice Rocket, a search engine which scours the blogosphere for content. Cuban was also a partner in Red Swoosh, a company which uses peer-to-peer technology to deliver media, including video and software, to a user's PC. In 2005, Cuban invested in Brondell Inc., a San Francisco startup company that specializes in making a high-tech toilet seat called Swash that works like a bidet but fits on a standard toilet. In April 2007, Cuban partnered with Mascot Books to publish his first children's book, Let's Go Mavs. In 2009, Cuban announced what he called the Mark Cuban Stimulus Plan, involving what he called an open-source exchange of ideas. And this plan encouraged individuals to post ideas that fit certain criteria in hopes that either Cuban will fund them or other individuals will take up the idea, thereby stimulating the economy. In April 2010, he loaned the money to the newly formed United Football League. He loaned $5 million to them. And in January 2011, he filed a federal lawsuit against them for failure to repay the loans. In November 2011, he wrote a 30,000-word ebook entitled How to Win at the Sport of Business, If I Can Do It, You Can Do It, which he described as a way to get motivated. Cuban started the Fallen Patriot Fund in 2011 to help U.S. military personnel killed or injured during the Iraq War, personally matching the first $1 million in contributions with funds from the Mark Cuban Foundation, which is run by his brother, Brian Cuban.
Cuban is also one of the main investors in the ABC show Shark Tank. This is a show where entrepreneurs pitch their inventions and company ideas to 5 billionaire venture capitalists, and Cuban has invested in multiple businesses this way also. Overall, we think Cuban is a creative person because of his ingenuity, his entrepreneurship skills, his willingness to take risks, his abilities in multiple business fields, and his opportunities of funding charitable events and causes.